Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In our previous video, we have covered what are predefined functional interfaces. We looked at another important predefined functional interface, that is function interface. We also learned its application and syntax. We looked at some more examples to understand the usage of function interface. In case you have missed it, just click on the link mentioned on the top of your screen. Coming back to this video, in this video, we'll cover some of the default methods that are present inside the function functional interface. We'll also see what are the static methods that are present in the function interface. We'll also see what is function chaining and function joining. We will cover what is the difference between function and predicate. So let's get started. The function interface contains more method than just the apply method, but the rest of the methods are default or statics, which you don't have to forcefully implement. So function interface has two default methods and they are end then and compose. Apart from the default method, it also has one static method, that is identity. Let's understand the purpose of each static method of the function interface. The only static methods that is present in the function interface is identity. The syntax of and the method looks like static function identity. As per the official Java docs, this method returns a function that always returns its input argument. Let's understand the purpose of each default method of the function functional interface. The first one is the compose method. The syntax of the methods look like default function compose function before. As per the official Java docs, the method returns a composed function that first applies the function to its input and then applies the function to the result. Here you can see that the method takes a function as an input and returns a function which creates a logical composition condition. The second one is end then method. The syntax of and the method looks like default function and then function after. As per the official Java docs, this method returns a composed function that first applies the function to its input and then applies to the function to the result. Here you can see that this method takes a function as an input and returns a new function which creates a kind of logical AND condition here. So all these default methods that are available in the function are used for function joining and chaining. What do you mean by joining and chaining? Joining means combine two or more functions to form a single function. So let's consider a simple example here. Let's say I have a function f1 that converts a string to uppercase, and then I have another function f2 that replaces the spaces and comma in the input string. So if I use the end then method, then the function joining will look like f1 and then f2, and this two function will combine together to first convert the string to the uppercase and then remove the extra spaces from the string. If I use compose method, then the function joining will look like f1 compose f2, and these two will combine together to first remove the spaces from and comma from the string and then convert that particular string to uppercase. Now let's see some of the differences between predicate functional interface and function functional interface. The first difference is whenever we have a requirement where we want to perform some kind of conditional check, we should always choose predicate. And whenever there is a requirement, whenever we want to perform certain operations on the input and then return some value, then we should choose the function. A predicate can take only one type of a parameter which will serve as the input parameter. So predicate is written as predicate t. When comes to function, a function can take two type of a parameter, out of which first one will act as an input parameter and the second one will be the return type. So function is written as function t comma r. The abstract method for predicate functional interface is test, while the abstract method for function functional interface is apply. So a predicate is used for testing an input and tell you whether it is true or false, while a function is used for applying some sort of processing to the input and returning some value. The method test can be written as boolean test t, which takes t as an input parameter, while apply has the syntax as r apply t, where t is the input parameter and r is the return type. Then you can notice return type of a predicate will always be boolean, and a function can have any kind of return type because it is configurable. So this was it for today. In this video, we covered what are the default and static method that comes up with the function interface. We also saw what is function joining and function chaining. We also see the differences between predicate and function. In our upcoming video, we'll see some more examples of function joining. So I hope you like this video. So do like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for yet another videos on Java 8. Till then, bye bye. Take care and thank you for watching.